Hey everyone, I'm Brianna, this is Binks, and this is our Christmas video. Follow along as I go into the hills with my dad to get our Christmas tree and I decorate it and I tell you everything that I know about Yule. Christmas is definitely Binks' favorite holiday. I think Yule is his favorite Sabbath. It might have something to do with all the decorations and all the presents that he gets. So, let's get started. So I'm just waiting for my dad, and then we are gonna go into the hills and get my Christmas tree.
Actually pretty nice.
She's perfect! So we're back and we got the perfect Christmas tree and my dad's gonna do one last trim in and then we're gonna bring it inside. I also got my friend a Christmas tree and it's super cute and I think she's gonna love it. So this is the tree that we got from my friend Anna. What do you think? So, the tree is up. Time to decorate. These are all my decorations. Here's my stocking. Here's my Santa. Lights. Oh, my nutcrackers! No. Hey! That's so rude. I'm probably not going to put out all these decorations because Binks thinks that he has the right to eat anything and everything. Look at this. Get away. Please don't touch. And then this is my other nutcracker. This decoration is the coolest. It's my Cordelia decoration. It's my only Buffy Christmas decoration. So these are all my big decorations that kind of go around the house. These are all of my tree decorations and they're all wrapped individually because you gotta take care of your vintage. Oh my glass box. So I'm gonna go through and pick out which decorations I want to use this year. What are you doing? Give me that. Excuse me. Ow! Now for my least favorite part. the lights. In case you're watching this video and you're like, wow, that's a really pretty tree, but what happened to your blinds over there in the corner? Those pinks. Down the lights. She's coming together. I'm out of garland, so that's it for the garland. So I got all my little hooks on my decorations, and so now I'm gonna put them on the tree. These pine cone decorations are super old. My mom gave me all of them, and they're probably some of my most prized Christmas possessions. This is Pip, my elf on the shelf. Elf on the tree branch. Hey, so it's tomorrow and I'm almost done decorating. I've got a few things to do. I'm gonna put some real candy canes on the tree, and I'm gonna maybe put a little bit of tinsel on the top of the tree. And I've got these cool vintage ball things, and you just put them over the lights and they just look like this. They're really cool. So today I'm trying to be festive. I'm wearing my Snoopy Winter Wonderland shirt, and I'm listening to the Ally McBeal Christmas CD, which is the best Christmas CD of all the Christmas CDs. And if you don't have that Christmas CD, I highly suggest you go get that Christmas CD as a gift to yourself. It's the best. You probably won't hear that Christmas CD in this video because of copyright. I take my renditions of Santa Baby very seriously, And I must say that Callista Flockhart's version of Santa Baby on the Ally McBeal Christmas CD soundtrack is the best version of all the Santa babies. So, let's continue decorating. No! Oh, my strand went out. God, he's so cute. Last night, Binks, being the best guard cat that there is, was chasing ghosts, and I got in the way by laying in the bed sleeping. Did you get that ghost? I'm finally finished decorating. It only took 3 days. I made myself an eggnog latte. Got lots of clouds in this coffee and it's really, really good. So I'm gonna tell you everything that I know about Yule. These are facts that I've collected from books and websites and just my experience celebrating Yule with my coven over the last 5 years. And so I'm gonna share some things that I know. I'm sure that there's so much I don't know. So if you have any information to add to the conversation, please just leave it below and I'd love to read it. Oh, Binks is here. Hi. How was your treat? Do you like your treat? So Yule is traditionally on December 21st, but you can celebrate it all the way up till January 1st if you want. And it is the honoring of our descent into the darkness and the return of the light that begins to come back to us on the 22nd. Yule has many names like Yuletide, winter solstice, midwinter, but not Christmas. Christmas and Yule are different. Yule is pre-Christian with ancient European, Germanic, Nordic roots, and Christmas celebrates the birth of Christ. At Samhain on October 31st, November 1st, we were honoring that descent as we were about to go into the darkest days of the year, and sometimes that means going into the darkest parts of ourselves, and that is a lot of work, and we're honoring that on Yule, which is also the first Sabbath after Samhain, and Samhain is the Witch's New Year. So it's the first Sabbath after the Witch's New Year, and it's kind of like a fresh start. We're able to let go of things that weren't serving us or haven't been serving us, and now we can let those things go and we can move forward with the light as it returns to us and within us. this year, Yule falls on a waxing moon, and traditionally we think of Yule and the return of the light as the waxing of the sun. So there is a balance this Yule between the light and the dark, which is really fitting for this whole year that we've had, right? Because we've all been really struggling, and this Yule is a real time for finding that balance of the light and the dark within the world and within ourselves. Eggnog break. So something that's been happening this year in 2020 is there is an ascension happening on Earth, and it's undeniable. And so Yule's just so much more magnified this year, and as this Yule theme of rebirth is played out in our lives over the next couple weeks, we have an opportunity to really reflect on what hasn't been working for us, and the things that we really want to change and let go of, and the things that we want to bring into our life and our being, and the way that we want our life to look. So at Samhain, we say something that we want to release from within ourselves, and at Yule we make wishes of things that we want to bring into ourselves. So on Samhain this year, I released self-doubt. This was something that I really struggle with. I really doubt myself. I really allow other people's projections to affect me. And I was like, no way, no how, stopping that this year. And so I gave up my self-doubt at Samhain. And now this Yule, I will state the things that I want to bring into me. I haven't thought about them yet, but I know that it will definitely probably be around my creativity. There are so many patterns being collapsed around the world and within humanity, and it's very challenging. The energy is very challenging right now. If you're able to take some peaceful time to reflect on what you really want to let go of and what you want to bring in, and try and find that courage within to take that next step and to find a way to rebirth yourself for 2021. So really, we are honoring our ascension, our rebirth, and the rebirth of the sun, the return of the light, and all the work that we did through the darkness. So there are many traditions for Yule. In our coven, we have someone acting out as the Holly King and the Oak King, and there's a bit of a theater piece on who overtakes who, and it's super fun to watch. The other ones are the Yule log. I've never made a Yule log, but I think you just basically drill into the log and you put your evergreens in there. You can put your holly in there, and you can use oak as the Yule log to bring that symbolism of Yule into your altar or into your home or into your family traditions. Something that my coven always does is the wishing wreath, and that is where we have a wreath and we all attach our wishes for the new year, things that we want to bring into our life. And then at the Sabbath of Imbolc, the witches burn the wishes that we put on the wreath and release them into nature so that they can manifest in our lives. Some other fun facts about Yule are the symbolism of herbs. So things like anise, cinnamon, cloves, nutmegs, evergreens, cedar and oak and holly and firs and you know, all of that. A lot of the colors that are associated with Yule and Christmas have a lot to do with the symbolism of light. You know, red is the sun, white is light, gold is the sun, silver is the moon. They're not just Christmassy colors. Crystals that you can use at this time of the year are literally any crystal that connects with the colors that I mentioned. The reds, the greens, the golds, the silvers, the whites. Ruby, garnet, jade, peridot, phantom quartzes, Sunstone, of course. Those are really good to have around your home at this time of the year, or carry with you, or put on your altar. I actually don't have very many Christmas traditions. Every Christmas Eve, my sister and I watch our favorite Christmas movies, which are all of the Little House on the Prairie Christmases. You know, like A Christmas They Never Forgot, A Christmas at Plum Creek, those ones. Those are the best Christmas movies ever. Thank you so much for watching our Christmas video. I hope that you had fun watching it, maybe learned something about Yule. Well, I'll probably see you in the new year. I'll see you next year. I love that joke. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, do the whole thing, and Feliz Navidad.